Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Anna. I'm a little bit spooky, and today we're starting off barefaced because it's just a good old get ready with me. I've done my skincare, threw some brows on, and primed my eyes, so that catches you up to where I am. And today is a fun get ready with me. It is my birthday, so I thought let's use a palette that I love but underuse. So today we're going to dip into Bronze Seduction from Pat McGrath. And there will also be a giveaway at the end of the video, a little birthday giveaway from me to you. So I will include all that info at the end of the video. But right now, let's get into some makeup. But before we do, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Alright, on to the makeup. So I wanted to dip into Bronze Seduction today. Here's a look at Bronze Seduction. Isn't she beautiful? It is stunning. I definitely want to dip into, I think, the shade right here, maybe. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use a little bit of that, and I'm not really sure. I'm just gonna sit down and play and create a look, and man, it feels like I've hardly touched this palette. I think I kind of forgot about it a little bit. I hate to say that, but I did. Let's start by doing a little bit of eyeliner and then build from there. I'm gonna grab a brown eyeliner. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use Demolition from Urban Decay just to sketch out a little bit of a smoky liner lash line situation, and we'll start from there. I really have no actual plan on what I'm doing here. Yeah, I just did some lovely skincare kind of extra steps, treated myself today because, you know, birthday makeup. Yeah, I'm 36 today. Whoa. And we're gonna do some smoky eyeliner situation for some hooded little lids. I feel like being glam today. It's also Friday the 13th, which is kind of funny. This has happened a lot to me, actually. My birthday lands on a Friday, and it happens to be the 13th. But yeah, January 13th is my birthday. Looking for a smudgy brush, this will do. And we're gonna go get dinner at a kind of fancy restaurant with some friends, and then we're gonna go get tattoos, I think, this evening afterwards. They are doing a tattoo special at my friend's tattoo shop, so yeah, we might be going to getting some tattoos this evening. We'll see where the night takes us. If I do, I'll insert a picture. They're doing a little like silver dollar size tattoos for $20. And I know the people that work there. My sister gets a lot of her work done there. And I think I'm gonna get a little bee on my wrist. Probably like right here. But yeah, the tattoos are actually $13 and then $7 for a tip included in the price, so it's like $20. So hopefully we'll all be able to get one. No one's getting anything matching, we're all getting different stuff, but it's fun. Alright, now I'm going to dip into the darkest brown in the palette. Just this shade right here, which is called Disobedient Me. We're going to smoke out that lash line over top of the liner. And relaxing my eye while I do this part so that I can get that wing looking good. My dog is very barky today because we had, was it like biannual or whatever, maintenance done on the heating and AC. They came to check all that out. So she's just fussy now because there was someone here and she didn't get to see them because she was in the bedroom. A little angry pupper. So now she's just on alert. She's like, I know something's up. I'm smoking this outer corner out a good bit. Yeah, birthdays are weird for me because the day before my birthday, the 12th, is my mom's birthday. It was my mom's birthday. So we always celebrate our birthdays together. And, you know, it's just kind of a little bittersweet now, but, you know, I mean, it's been a long time. It still doesn't get much easier. You still always feel that. So I usually get like super depressed around this time, but I didn't this year. Like I felt mentally pretty good. So that's new. Usually I'm a gripey, or not gripey, but just a weepy mess around my birthday because of that. Now I'm going to take a flat little blending brush here. This is a Sigma blending. And I'm just going to soften that edge. Babe, my husband actually took a week off of work almost. He took off all the weekdays until today, so it's been nice. And we've just been hanging out. Not really doing anything crazy. We went out one night for two friends' birthday party, and that's been about it. We have just been chilling at the house, and I've been just working at the computer, editing and creating shorts and all that jazz, and prepping stuff for the new channel. All right, now I'm going to take this kind of chocolatey camel shade called Entrapment, I believe. Just this one right here. Sigma brush. This is just a warm brown, what you would call it. I'm going to come above that dark brown and just sort of bring this into the crease area, following the bone structure and not the fold in my lid. I'm going to take a larger blending brush. Let me go here, diffuse crease from Sigma. I'm just going to run that right over these edges. Brush is clean. Little pencil brush, a bit of the purpley shade here called Extreme Aubergine. I'll do just a bit of that, like right here. Alright, so I'm going to take a little bit of the center metallic shade in here called Bronze Blaze. Right here. I'll take some of that onto the lid and fill that in on the blank spot. This is kind of a wash. And we're going to pull it up and out just a little bit. Really diffused. And I'm going to dip just a touch into Guilty Pleasure right here. Just a little bit to go in between right here. Just create a little bit of a gradient. Not a necessary step, but I think it's pretty. Now I'm going to take some of the shade called Astral Luna Gold, which is this one right here. You're going to put that on the inner part of the lid. I think I'm going to damp my brush for this because this shade is kind of flaky in a good way. So I'm going to pick it up on the brush first. It's very like sparkly and has a bit of fallout. So I just picked it up and dampened the brush. I'm just going to pat that right in here and give that inner corner a lot of glow. But I wanted to use just makeup that I think of as kind of just special today. And I feel like a Pat McGrath palette is great for a birthday makeup look because it just makes you feel special to use. I still would like to get, I think, was it the Divine Rose palette? I would not be mad at having that palette. That's so pretty. I love that sparkle. Alright, I'm going to deepen up that corner a little more with Extreme Aubergine. Hardcore Eggplant. It's looking nice. I'm going to take a little more on my Sigma brush of that mid-tone-ish brown. That looks nice and blended. Alright. I'm gonna clean this little brush off and take just a tiny bit of Skin Show Divine Glow, which is this one right here. I'm gonna hit the brow bone just a tad with it, just very lightly. And I'm gonna take that on my little pencil brush, hit the very inner corner. All right, cool. That's so pretty and so easy. That's what I do like about this palette. It's a very easy palette to use. So I'm gonna tie up this fallout real quick. I only have a couple of rogue sparkles, so it should take a second to do that. I'm just gonna take what's on the lid here of my 5 Enriched Face Base and just run that right here, clean that up. Alright, rogue sparkles are tidied up. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the face. So I'm going to take some of the 5 Enriched Face Base from Bobbi Brown. This is a beautiful product. It has given me some fantastic skin days so far. And a little bit goes a very long way, which is nice because it is not a cheap product. And my skincare has been soaking into my skin for a bit. So this added layer of moisture and priming is really like welcomed. A very nice addition, especially in these cooler months. It is a bit windy and cold today, so a little extra moisture is not going to hurt. Alright, and let that sink in for a second and go ahead and figure out what other face products I want to use. Alright, I think that has soaked in fairly well. Okay, and for foundation, I'm going to use the number 7, Restore and Renew. A favorite. I'm just going to take a couple of pumps of this and apply it with a brush. A big e.l.f. Ultimate Blending. And I'm going to take a little bit of Film Star Bronze Glow. I forgot to put this on beforehand. I don't really need much because this foundation's really glowy. And just a little won't hurt. And I'm just going to pat that in. Alright, now I'm going to do a little bit of cream contour. I'm going to go with the good old Patrick Top. So I'm just using products that I love today. Just whipping out the favorites. So I'm going to take this cream contour on a small brush to start. I should use this. This is a contouring brush from e.l.f. And we're going to sculpt the face. I'm following my bone structure, but just positioning it just a tad higher to lift. So we can whoop. I'm going to take a smaller brush and come right at the nose. We're going all in. We're going full glam. We're going to J-Lo it. I like how J-Lo did the Vogue video. It was just basically just doing Scott Barnes techniques because Scott Barnes does her makeup. So it's like all stuff. If you watch Scott Barnes or Tati for that matter, it was almost the exact same stuff he did on Tati. The outline of the lips. But I think Vogue putting that up definitely brought those techniques to a bigger market even, or a bigger audience. And they're such good techniques. I'm just not a fan of the RCMA palette though. To me, personally, it looks orange. Every time Tati uses it, I'm like, oh my god, it's so orange. And I think that every time I see Scott Barnes using it, or on J-Lo, and the video quality was kind of like that. Those colors are just, they're orangey. Not a fan for me personally. I like more of a shadowy shade for my contour. I'm coming right up here. And this is something she didn't do in that Vogue video. Is contour right here and come down the nose. and not just the 2 lines on the nose. I think you need to connect it. I don't really contour my nose a whole heck of a lot. I just like to kind of bring a little bit of shape back to it because it's small enough. Like, if I contour it too much, it starts to look too small for my face, I think. Blend this lightly around the mouth. And I'm going to take my foundation brush and just tap this out and kind of up. I really like doing this before I do my concealer, in case you bring your contour too high or somewhere you don't really want it. You can go in and kind of correct it with the concealer afterwards. And I also think having a little bit of foundation left on your brush really creates a nice seamless blend. Not too terribly huge on contour on my forehead, but you know, while we're at it, I love watching the Get Ready With Me videos that Vogue posts. I think they're just fun to watch. I like seeing how people do their makeup just in real life, and techniques that they have learned from their makeup artists that they incorporate in the day-to-day, that they have found that make it just very wearable and not just like for red carpet or something. I think that's really interesting because you'll notice a lot of them do bring in a lot of more pro makeup artist techniques. I've noticed. I noticed it particularly with the JLo one, that like, yep, those are Scott Barnes techniques. Dead on. Like everybody's sculpting their face and doing this number, and I already have that, and I always try to hide it. So now I'm like, I'm gonna lean into that. That weird little, what I always thought was kind of weird looking on me, that sunken in part. But sure. We feel our Bella Hadid reams here on the face. Okay, now concealer. I'm going to take my concealer brush. I've been using a eyeshadow brush for my concealer lately, and then taking my foundation brush and kind of going over to really blend it out. So I'm going to take a little bit of the Built Makeup Future Fluid, and I'm going to put a little here, the inner corner, and right here. A little down the center of the nose. And all of a sudden, a minute, if I want to add some more anywhere else. So I'm going to start my eyeshadow brush and just start by blending that out in a little patting motion. And down around to the nostril. More of a tutorial than it is to Get Ready With Me. I kind of can't help but combine it. Okay, and this just really like diffuses it. Going at the foundation brush afterwards. Because like the residual product and stuff on that just helps it all merge together. And take just a touch of the concealer just right here. A little swipe. This is a really pigmented concealer, so you don't need that much. And you could do this with foundation as well. But I'm really blending it and tapping it out. Making sure everything is flowing together nicely. Now look, a little bit of brightness like right there. Just right there. I always feel like I need a little extra help in that region. It gets a bit shadowy on me. All right, Now we're gonna set all this down with some powder. For powder, I'm gonna take a little bit of the Bacteria Hydra powder and press that under the eye to set. There's no creasing. I'm just gonna tap it very gently to start. Just to kind of set that down really well. Alright, and you know what? I think I'm going to use my e.l.f. Halo Glow powder. I just wanted to get the under eye set with something I know is really trusty. And now we're going to take the e.l.f. Halo Glow and just press that along. I'm doing a pressing motion to not disrupt any of the contour, foundation, concealer we did. If you swipe too much right off the bat, you will definitely lose a little coverage. So I like to just push the product or the powder into the skin. And then we'll take a larger brush and just kind of do a light set over the rest of the face. Because I'm going to go in some powder products over top. And I'm not baking or anything like that. I haven't done like baking in that kind of application in a long time. I go right over the brows too. Now I'm going to take some powder bronzer, and we use one from the Patrick Ta palette as well. I'm going to take it on this little e.l.f. I believe this is a highlighting brush from e.l.f. I don't care for e.l.f.'s eye brushes, like the black ones, but I really like the face brushes in this line. And I'm going to follow where I contoured lightly and bring some warmth into the skin. Make sure you hit the temples. I think that looks pretty nice so far. So let's go ahead and finish up the lower lash line before I do anything else on the face. So on the lower lash line, I'm going to go back to my Pat McGrath and do a little bit of eyeliner just right at the outer corner. You kind of join up to the upper eyeshadow so everything has a seamless flow. I'm also going to deepen up right here. And I'm going to go back to my little pencil brush I was using earlier. Make sure there's no product on. And blend. Or we'll soften that out just a bit. And went into the waterline on just the outer part. I'm going to take some of Extreme Aubergine on one side of this little flat brush, like that. And I'm going to tuck it right out here. Alright, I'm going to clean that off. And I'm going to take the darkest brown. Blend that in there, just a bit below it. And just softening out and smoking that lower lash line. Alright, now I'm going to take the lightest brown, matte brown, that beautiful chocolatey color, milk chocolate, and just kind of blend everything out with it lightly. Alright, and I'm going to clean off that Sigma blending brush and just run it right under here and soften out all of that so there's no harsh lines. Alright, and then I'm going to go back to that little pencil brush, clean it off again, and we're going to take that light shimmer we did on the inner corner and kind of reinforce that. And I'm going to take a little bit of Glitzy Pleasure. And just a bit of that under here as well. Because why not? A bit of my bronzer shade from the Patrick Ta palette. And just kind of blend right out here. Everything is looking seamless and blurring into the skin. There's no harsh edges here. For blush, I'm going to jump over to that really quick. I want to take it from this BH Vanilla Cream palette. I know I keep using this and it's not available, but these shades are so good. I want to take this one right here. It's just a peach shade. I mean, it's nothing you couldn't get anywhere else, but it's my birthday. I'll use what I want. And I'm going to take some of this and apply it up here. Get right into that bronzer. Nice lifted, sculpted look. Alright, and we'll do a little bit of highlight. I'm going to reach one I haven't used in forever. I feel like it's going to go perfect with this. It's the Jaclyn Hill highlighter in Sparks. I haven't used this in so long, but I think it's going to tie in so well to the eye look. And this is a very, very glowy, like, a lot highlighter. Like, it is not a skin-like seamless highlighter. It's definitely a little on the metallic side. So we're going to apply it with a little bit of a lighter hand. Yep, I think that paired really nicely with this look. Little kiss down the center of the face. And take a little bit maybe on the inner corner. Take a little bit of Hourglass, maybe a lighting powder, and ethereal. Just right here. Make sure that is bright. We're doing all the steps because of birthday. I'm going to do a little bit of setting spray. And while that dries, I'm going to go ahead and get my lashes ready. I think I'm going to use my Pret-a-Porter lashes from Kiss because I love them so much. And they are still going strong with same pair. I'm going to go ahead and get the lashes curled though beforehand. And a little mascara. Mascara, I'm just going to use my telescopic lift from L'Oreal. I'm not going to build up a ton because I am putting the lashes on. Okay, now for lips, I'm going to keep it kind of simple. I'm going to take a brownie lip liner. I got this one from Milani. This is from the Sheep collections, and Sheep, it's just a brown. It's very similar to like BFF3 from ColourPop, but that's a great dupe. I'm trying to use this one up. I've had it for a while. Alright, I'm going to take Punchy from Maybelline. This is one of their vinyl inks. Okay. Alright, I'm going to sort my hair out and put some jewelry on, and we'll be right back. Alright, we're going to finish this off with a little bit of perfume from Nest. This is Golden Nectar. It's just a little sample, but I love it so much. I'm going to need the full size of this one. Okay, and we are all complete. So yeah, that is all for today. Thank you for hanging out with me, and just stay tuned for giveaway details in just a moment, and I will see you guys in the next one. Stay safe and stay spooky. Bye now. Alright guys, as promised, here is the giveaway stuff. I just pulled some things from my random giveaway box that I thought would kind of go together and make a cute little gift bag for someone. And yeah, here's all the items that you will receive. First up, we have the Tarte Big Ego Mascara. This is a brand new tube, still in the box, all that. So there's that. There's a NARS Velvet Matte Lip Crayon in one of my favorite shades. I absolutely love this formula and shade. The shade Cruella, which is a gorgeous soft red. Very pretty. Absolute favorite shade from NARS. You'll get a cute little Persona brush here, a little double-ended guy. Very cute, very handy for travel. You'll also get this Clarins Paris number 4 Velvet Lip Perfector. This is in a really pretty kind of pinky raspberry shade. Yeah, Velvet Raspberry. Perfect for that cold girl makeup look. And yeah, this has some really cool claims. This looks like a beautiful product I think y'all will enjoy. So yeah, throw that in, a few blotting sheets, some really fun dramatic lashes from Kiss. Some, of course, lash glue to go with it. We've got a Pure X Barbie Glitterly face mask. This one's a little peel-off mask with the glitter in it, and it looks super cute, and I thought this would be fun to throw in for a little bit of a self-care moment. And we got some fun little Impress nails thrown in. Okay, and then, of course, I think the kind of the star of the giveaway is this Hip Dot palette. That is beautiful. I definitely had to talk myself out of keeping this one because it's so pretty. But here she is. It's still got the plastic cover there. This gives me Huda Desert Dusk vibes in the best way. Gorgeous shades. I love that pukey color in the corner. Some beautiful purple tones, warm tones. Just, I thought it was so pretty. So that will be coming to you as well. I think it's just so pretty. But yeah, just some nice little bag of goodies will come your way. To enter, please like and subscribe to this channel. Follow me over on Instagram and like the picture that has all these items in it that will be posted at the same time this video goes up. Once you've subscribed to my YouTube channel and followed my Instagram, like the picture with these items, come back here, comment below, let me know your Instagram handle, what you're most excited about here, and yeah, I will DM you on Instagram. It'll be from me, no one else on Instagram only. I will not comment that you won on the comment section because there's lots of scams. You will get a personal direct message on Instagram from me if you won. If you don't have Instagram, sorry, but them's the rules. That's the only way I can kind of make sure to get in touch with you, and everything's on the up and up. So this is just a nice little birthday thank you from me to you. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay safe and stay spooky. Bye now.